Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the short stop reading. It's a 7-card pile reading with the crystal rose quartz today. So we have a heart-shaped rose quartz, and that is the pure feminine divine energy. So this is like the pure love, is self-love, and it can be healing, it can be love related, love linked directly to yourself or to others, but it's a divine purity love energy. Okay, and so that's what I've chosen for today for our short stop reading. So remember, take the reading as it resonates. It will have a slightly different meaning for everybody, as we are always on our own individual spiritual path or spiritual journey. Okay, and everybody's at different states of awareness or consciousness, so just keep that in mind. So take what resonates and ditch what doesn't, and so we will begin our reading. So we will put this over here. And so our first card is out of this deck. And so we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is going to be emotional energy. So anytime we have a Cups energy in the Knight, this normally means it's going to be communication or information or news or some sort of forward movement that has an emotional connection. So it will mean something on an emotional scale. And something else I forgot to mention before we move on with our reading is there is going to be some sort of communication coming in from somebody who means a lot to you. So that's going to be in the next while. So whether it's a phone call, an email, a text message, take it as it lands, okay? So that was just an intuitive message that I just forgot to mention at the beginning of the reading. So it's going to be communication oriented or communication connected. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. So that is, like I said, forward moving information that is going to have some sort of emotional connection to you. So take it as it lands. So the next card we have is Camera. Okay, so this card here, this has to be something in regards to reminiscing. Okay, I'm just going to read the card itself. So Camera itself means reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, making memories. For this particular card, with this coming in at this point in the spread, this tells me this is something that is linked to the past for you. So this is very likely to be a person or some type of situation or circumstance that you're looking back on. We are also in full-blown Mercury retrograde, so often this brings in past experiences, past line stories, past people, past loved ones. This can be past relationship or exes, or take it as it lands, anything in the past related. This is also a card meaning that you very likely will have somebody watching your social media, looking at old photos or thinking about old times together, or it can be somebody asking questions about you to people who maybe you have like a common interest or common friends or same friends or relatives, just checking in to see what you're doing. This is very much looking past related, but it's on an emotional level. So take that as it lands. So that could be good or it could be bad. The camera card rather. This can also be somewhat checking out in a positive state, but also in a negative state, okay? So if there's something that you don't want people to know, just be very mindful of what you're putting out on social media or what you're sharing information with others or telling others, because that can get back to maybe somebody or somewhere that you really don't care for it to be shared with. Okay, High Honor. Funny thing, I was just thinking about this card earlier this morning, and here it is. So when I do these shuffles, I just take a shuffle with the cards facing down, and whatever pops out, I put down facing down. So High Honor. So this is acting in high honor, being in very, very tactful, respectful ways. So this is either you carrying on this energy, being acting with a lot of dignity, a lot of respect, high integrity, or this is somebody you're looking at, thinking about, who has a very high levels of integrity or very high standards. Okay, so it's high standards, either you, high standards, or with the other person. Okay, Clergy. Okay, so this is this card I'll show you. So Guardians of Faith, Religion, Morality, Compassion, Sacred Mission. This might be somebody from your past who's been helping with something that's going on, maybe a situation or a tough time. But it would be somebody you would think a lot of. however it lands. Like, again, this can be a personal relationship, but definitely somebody or something in regards to the past area, something that you're thinking back on, reminiscing through the past, and you have some sort of interest in this person from the past. Magical blessings. This is interesting too. This card, I was doing the pre-shuffle and, clearing the energy of the cards, and this actually popped out on the table. So I stuck it back in, and lo and behold, it again showed its face without my knowledge, because I picked these cards face down. So magical blessings. Whatever you are going through, you are assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So this either you have blessings in your path that are coming, or somebody in the past area, it was really a magical blessing to you. This person seems to be somebody who hangs around in your energy field. So take that as it lands, whether you want them there or you don't want them there. It's somebody, but it's in a positive light. I can tell that from right now, because it's somebody you think a lot of, you've connected well with, or it was a really, really good past relationship. If it's not current, or there's been a break in communication, I don't know the reason for that, only you would. There's different reasons for different relationships and a pause in communication. But again, that goes right back to the intuitive message of, you are going to get a phone call. You're going to get a connection or be connected with this person from the past. And that was a very fluent energy that came out, just, an intuitive message before I started this reading. Okay, so our next card is, this one came out yesterday in the meeting. So red flag warning. So this card here, this keeps on coming up. This is 2 days in a row. Red flag warning, alert, caution. This surrounds you, people, groups, or information or details or circumstances in your surroundings in some fashion. If something feels off, listen, investigate, and inquire. You know what? You might have a concern for somebody in your past, or this is something going on in your current situation. Something is coming up that you need to be aware of. If something feels off, trust that. And you might need a secondary opinion, which might be this person from your past, or you might have a concern about this person from your past. Or you might be in a situation where you're getting red flag warnings, but you keep on staying in a spot that you really shouldn't be. Take that as it lands, because that can go. This is a red flag warning, which can go either way. It can be in the circumstance or the situation you're currently in for whatever reason. Maybe you're staying someplace too long, or it could be a red flag warning, something coming up into the future where you need to have awareness, or it can be something that you've been red flag warned already and you need help from somebody from your past. Or it can also be a warning that, the time is preciously passing, and that will be in regards to somebody in your past. But the person in your past, this is going to be a very positive, energy from this person from your past, because I can tell by this, whoever this was a very, very positive, bright light in your life at some point in time, because you have the clergy, you have the high honor, and you have the magical blessings. But it's somebody you keep on looking back at. Maybe it was a lost relationship. Maybe it was a lost time. Something slipped through your fingers, maybe. But it was very, very emotional oriented. It was very impactful to you on an emotional scale. So take it as it lands. That will be a totally different storyline for everybody. Okay, the 11th house. The 11th house is community. So let's just show you. So the 11th house is kind of interesting. It's kind of a neat house, right? So not only is it a community house, it's like-minded groups, like-minded people. It can include politics or, political ties. Take that as it lands, because it's not always, world or global politics. It can be family. It can be friend politics. Take it how it fits. Maybe that part doesn't. But it's also your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams house too. So hopes, wishes, dreams. And I'm going to say that that's probably going to be more fitting for this reading than anything. It's also referred to as the fairy godmother house as well, right? So it's like-minded groups. And it's also an air house, meaning it's communication. It's a very, very high communication house. This can also be linked to internet. It can be linked to social media platforms. And so when I say this can tie right back to that camera. So you might be looking on a social media platform at somebody from your past. And this person, or whatever this is, situation, topic, subject matter, it can definitely be somebody or something that you've dreamed for, you've wished for, you've dreamed of being with. But it was something linked back to your past that for some reason, it was there and then it was gone, or it was there, it slipped through your fingers, or it was there and you chose not to go that path, or something was stopping you. It's almost like there was two simultaneous stories going on here at the same time. Now, I chose the rose quartz because, I don't know, it just felt right. So this could be a relationship reading. It's quite possible. Or this could be very, very a high regarded friendship that you've not talked to somebody in a long, long time. Again, this is very, very high communication oriented because we keep on having air energy here, especially this 11th house. And when you see this hand, I look at this hand and there's two hands here. Now, this can be, the perfect fitting hand. This can be somebody reaching out. It's somebody, again, was that perfect fit or that perfect help, or they helped you at the perfect place, perfect time. And again, this is reaching out by communication. And this is really quite bizarre that air and that air energy communication connection keeps on reaching out. It's like somebody reaches a hand out. And why there was some sort of break in communication, I don't know. Again, that will be a completely different storyline for everybody. I'm going to pull a tea leaf card. Normally this is just a 7-card spread, but I'm going to pick the 8th. Toward a slowly but surely getting ahead. Okay, this is something that's been delayed for whatever reason. It's been there, it's been set aside, it's been on the back burner, it's been avoided, slipped through your fingers. It could possibly be a missed opportunity as well. So take it as it lands. So this is actually kind of an interesting reading. It's a very good reading, but it's definitely something that's shedding and shining light onto the past areas. And again, this couldn't be more perfect for Mercury retrograde. And we are Mercury retrograde in Virgo currently. And by next week, it will be retrograding back into Leo. And something else I want to say about this is the cycle where Mercury was retrograding in Leo will take us back to about July, August, September of 2017. So go back to that time zone, and I kind of think that this might be very, very linked up with that time zone in your past area. So think back, what was going on, who was important in your life, was there any connections, or what was going on, especially communication-wise, okay? So that will complete our short stop reading, the 7-card pile reading with the crystal rose quartz. Again, slow and steady is surely getting ahead, okay? Until we talk again, stay happy, stay healthy, take care of yourself, and take care of each other. And I just want to say it was been an absolute pleasure reading for you today. And other than that, I guess, again, take it as it lands. Take what resonates and ditch what doesn't. And remember, we're always, always, always at free will choice to take the reading or ditch it. Okay, until we talk again, have a good day, and may this treat you well. Bye for now.